ClickUp quick overview. Is ClickUp right for you? Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to do a quick but comprehensive overview of ClickUp, one of the most popular project management tools in 2026. By the end of this video, you will understand what ClickUp is, how it works, how this application functions, its key features, its pros and cons, and whether ClickUp is right for you according to your working style. So if you're looking for a better way to manage your tasks, your projects, or your team all together and keeping it all structured and put together, you are in the right place. So let's dive in and let's talk about ClickUp. What is ClickUp? So first, what exactly is ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity platform that replaces traditional tools like Trello, Asana, Notion, or Google Drive, where you don't have to put in too much manual work about your layouts, your design, or just keeping everything organized. You focus on your main message, and this combines tasks, docs, calendars, goals, chat, and much more just in a single application. This basically gives you all the cool features in a single application, so you don't have to add extenders or connect your apps or add more extensions while moving back and forth between 2 or 3 apps. This application alone is going to do most of your work. ClickUp's goal is to reduce app overload and centralize your work. It's going to focus on your main message rather than the layout, the design. It already provides you with templates, so you don't have to worry about keeping everything super organized. You can just stay put and focused on your main message and what you're actually working on. Whether you're a student, a freelancer, even if you're working with a small team or enterprise, ClickUp scales with you. And that is why it has grown so fast since 2020. To understand ClickUp, we need to know its structure, so we're gonna dive into that. Right here on the homepage, you have the main dashboard, and this is going to be where you're going to work. You can create spaces, folders, or even channels if you want to communicate with your team all together. So you don't have to go back and forth with Discord in this application. Everything can be done in this app. You can go ahead and create folders, tasks, lists, channels, spaces, or even dashboards, or just docs and forms. You can also create subtasks that is just going to provide you with steps inside of your tasks, so you get the better description. And if you are a project manager or if you're just managing your entire team on this workspace, you will get the idea that you can just add description, comments, or even communicate with your team members or directly have your collaborators invited to this workspace, so you don't have to keep checking in with them and go back and forth with revisions. You can nest things as deep as you need, which is powerful but can feel complex at first. Here's a simple example that we have a team space here. We're going to click on this, and right here we have project notes, which is just a simple doc file. There's project 1, there is project 2, so this gives you enough space that you can keep adding in more pages like project 3 or just more details and pages. This structure helps keep a large project super organized. You can also add individual tasks under these pages so you know what exactly you need to do and work on first. At the very left, you'll see the sidebar with all of these folders like home, inbox, space views. There are going to be dashboards, your goals, docs, and calendar all in a single dashboard. If you talk about the home page, then this is going to provide you with all the basic tools that you are going to need while working within the space. You're going to see your upcoming tasks, like right here, this is my workspace, and I'm seeing all of my tasks that I am supposed to get started with their due date, their priority, their status, and even my project ideas, like right here, and a list following that folder. You're also going to see a planner in ClickUp, and you can connect this with your Google Calendar and just have your meetings right here. You can also record them, and then later AI can give you notes or just a transcription, also summarize that note for you, which is really useful, and you don't have to just keep using a different AI note taker. If we talk about AI, then ClickUp provides you with a default built-in AI. You can ask it to help you in creating databases, folders, or just helping you reduce your workload. Everything is searchable, which makes ClickUp great for knowledge and task retrieval. You can simply go onto home and you are going to see a search bar right here. You can search anything and this is going to locate you exactly what you're looking for. Now, if you talk about tasks, then the heart of ClickUp is tasks. This is great to manage because it also shows you your tasks, the tasks that are assigned to you, your personal list. It almost just gives you a list of tasks that you are supposed to do, while it also keeps the task of your team members visible. So let's say we need to create a new task in a new space. You're simply going to click on task and you can just keep adding in your task. You can name your task list, like we're going to do this for daily work. We're going to put this in the list of project ideas and we are going to add the task for create a new folder. Right here you can see we can just add to-do list, or if you're working on, let's say that we are stuck with this, because you can update these statuses according to your liking, add in a due date and add in a priority according to your preference, and simply create a task. You can see there was also an option to create templates. You can simply just click on that and ClickUp is going to provide you with these templates. Every task can have statuses, like right here you can see this is in our to-do list that we have to start working on. If you go on stock, then it's the one that we just entered, and you are going to meet up with deadlines, dates, you're going to meet with assignees, attachments. You can also leave comments right here. You can just write in a comment or tag in your team member so they can know and locate where exactly they need to start working with. With each task, it also provides you with a comment option. So if you have your collaborators or your clients on your workspace, you can simply just leave in comments or tag them, or they can tag you and drop in relevant deliverables. This makes the work easier and all in one place. Custom fields are especially powerful when you are creating statuses because this way you know what exactly you're doing and you can keep track of everything. These tasks also support subtasks, checklists, and their dependencies according with time estimates. This gives you a clear view of what you have to work with on next and when you have to get started with and when you have to submit the task. This makes ClickUp suitable for both simple lists and advanced workflows. One of the ClickUp's biggest strengths is the view system. You can view the same task in different ways, like list view, even in calendar view, like right here. You can also view in the list. Right here, we are viewing this in a list. You can click on board, and this is going to give you according to your statuses. It's going to create groups according to these statuses and show you which tasks have been completed and which you have to start working with. You can also use calendar if you are worried about what tasks need to be done according to the deadlines. Then you can just go into the calendar view and you can see right here, all of these tasks are due to this date. This flexibility is why teams love ClickUp. It adapts to your style and not the other way. You don't have to get used to every single tool. It's just going to adapt to your style. ClickUp also has built-in docs like a wiki space where you can write your SOPs. You can just click on docs and it is just going to give you the option to create a new doc or start working on the previous one. This supports your real-time collaboration. It also allows you to leave in comments, which is super simple, and it also lets you see the history of your docs. And here is a big plus that you can link docs to tasks, so your documentation stays connected to your work. You can simply click on tag and just link it with any of your workspace, either private, you can search it and create the connection of your content. Now, if you are tracking your progress using ClickUp, then ClickUp has goals, a structured way to measure your outcomes. You can either ask AI to give you the summary of this week's work and how much has been done, what is left, and what has not. This makes it easier to see performance at a glance. ClickUp's inbox is a great way to see all of your notifications. So anytime that you are assigned a new task or you are tagged somewhere, you can see it completely. But this is also one of the drawbacks because you get way too many notifications on every move. And sometimes this gets a little overwhelming or overstimulating once you're working in a workspace like this. So instead of checking 5 apps for notification, ClickUp just provides you with all of these notifications in your inbox. This is great for teams, especially if multiple people are assigning tasks to you or if a team is working together. You don't get a notification for every task that was made for someone else, but it still provides you with a lot of notifications. You can even turn them off if you don't like it, but this is especially great for teams. So let's break it down quickly about the pros and cons of this application. The pros are that this is an all-in-one tool. You can see your tasks, you can store in your meeting recordings, you can add in your calendar. There are custom views for every workflow. It has a very powerful task system. You can view each task, leave comments, even communicate. And it has built-in docs and goals, and this is highly flexible. You can adjust it according to your working style, so you don't have to use every feature. And if we talk about the drawbacks, then it can feel overwhelming at first with too many dashboards and too many lists. So if you are used to the traditional note-taking applications, this may be a little overwhelming at first. The setup also takes time for you to get used to it, and some advanced features require paid plans. If you don't need complexity, then simple tools like Todoist might be better, but if you want customizations and scalability where you can have your workspace be flexible and according to your style, then ClickUp delivers. Now, is ClickUp right for you? Then here's how you can decide. You can choose ClickUp if you manage multiple projects or if you are a project manager managing your entire team and you want one platform where you can keep everyone bound, and if you want customizable workflows or if you like viewing work in different ways. You can consider something simple like Obsidian or just Google Docs if you just need a basic to-do list or if you are easily overwhelmed and if you don't want structured folders. ClickUp is powerful, but power works best when matched with clear habits. And that's a quick overview for ClickUp in 2026, what it is, how it works, its key features, and whether it is right for you. If this video helped you, hit the like, subscribe for more productivity tutorials and guides, and let me know in the comments what tool should I compare ClickUp with next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.